So this is a new setup for me. I'm trying it out. Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know, but we're gonna try it right now. So let's get started. Hey everyone out there, welcome back to another episode of Y.E.S. This is the video around sometime in January, never really at the beginning, but sometime around January, I like to share my thoughts about goals and resolutions I want to set for the new year. Also, another thing, I like to distinct the idea between goals and resolutions. Goals are things I want to do, and resolutions are things I want to change about myself or about something that I am doing or pursuing, and things of that nature, essentially. So particularly with this channel, I want to do 100 album reviews this year. Last year, I got a little over 50, and that's pretty good because I was still very new to reviewing albums and trying to figure out how do I manage my actions and time and being able to listen to all the albums that I did listen to. And so it was a little tough. I did take a few breaks in between just to, get myself back together. So I am trying to get that portion figured out, but I think 100 is very doable, and I really want to try and achieve that one this year. Another goal is to have 6 powwows. Last year, I thought I was going to be able to do one a month, and I ended up not being able to do that very well. But I wanted to get 6, which is more than I got last year. So I am going to challenge myself a little bit while being a little more realistic. Also this year, I would like to reach 500 subscribers. I know that the more videos I make, the more content I create, the more subscribers tend to go up. So the more I'm doing, the more it'll probably work out. A few other small things I want to accomplish this year. I want to read a book called 12 Rules for Life. I want to finish that book. I started reading it, didn't get around to finishing it, so I'm going to finish reading that book this year. Also, I want to try 5 restaurants in the city I live right now, Heber. 5 restaurants I have not tried yet. Surprisingly, I lived over a year here now, and there's still a few that I haven't tried. So I gotta get out and explore a little bit more. Maybe I'll do that in a pretzel video. Pretzel and Rico go crazy, something like that. I don't know. I am going to try to go to 20 movies this year. I am going to try to see movies so that I can review them on Stardust. If you haven't followed me already, it is Promote Y.E.S for that. I'll have a link for that down below already, like I do in most of my videos. But yeah, I like going to movies, but I actually don't go to the theater as often as I thought I did. So I'm going to try to go more often, and I enjoy going. I actually went to a few movies all by myself this year, and as much as I would prefer going with family and friends, I don't mind going by myself if it's a movie I actually really want to see. I'm going to spend time making the most of it for myself. Another kind of new thing, if you haven't seen it already on any links that I've shared, I was invited by another YouTuber to help out with a podcast that revolves around talking about music. It's called Criticast. This was created by a YouTuber named Sam Bennett. He's a very young guy and is very energetic about sharing his views on music, just like me. He and I have connected with other YouTubers like SMEB Reviews, True North Reviews, and he's connected me with Track by Track, and there's a few others that are getting in the mix with this. So I want to hope to network with other YouTubers who like reviewing music. Again, I'm not exclusively music, but it is the thing I talk about most. So that's something just to be on the lookout. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, please do. That will also be linked down below. Also, things revolving around resolutions. A few things I want to do is I've always had this really bad habit of standing on my toes occasionally. It's not as bad as it was when I was younger, but my calves are like ginormous because that's what I do my entire life. Also, I am trying to stand up more straight. I'm trying not to slouch as much, which isn't really working right here with the bed and everything. But, I'm gonna try to do that just mostly when I'm standing and other things of that nature. I'm gonna try to go to bed before midnight this year. I'm gonna try to do that a little bit better because I tend to get home late and want to do something and have some energy. But if I keep the lights off, I tend to want to go to bed quicker. So I'm going to try that out because I do like waking up early. I'm a night owl, but I also like waking up early. I like sunrises and all of that cheesy stuff. And to put it simply, one of my goals is just to be more alpha. That's really the simplest way I can put it. I'm not trying to be super macho or anything like that. I'm just saying I'm going to do stuff more for me. I'm going to try to take care of myself a little bit better. I'm going to make things more decisive for myself. Just kind of things of that nature. Now, along with that, it's not so much about promoting the music I like or so many other things that I discover, or even myself. I am very eager to promote others, as I mentioned before in my powwow videos. So, I connected with a couple of friends and other content creators that I am becoming better acquainted with, and hopefully I can consider friends. And I was able to get a little bit of their time for them to share their thoughts and goals with me about what they want to accomplish in 2019. So here they are. These are a few of the people who I think are really awesome, super talented, have great content, and I think that their goals are awesome, admirable, and something that you all should be on the lookout for as well.
I guess for myself and for pandutch at the same time, I would like to open myself more artistically, and like this year, like a lot of the times I've been very open. Let's just for movies, for example. This year I haven't been watching a ton of new movies on my own. I've just been kind of like cycling over the same movies, even though I have this massive list of movies that I really want to see. And I feel like I need to open myself again creatively to new material, not only like new material, but like older films.
Yeah,
and
material
stuff like
that you basically haven't been exposed to
yes.
before. Okay.
Yes. And I feel like that would help me a lot artistically, and all art helps each other in some form. I like to think, and for more on the music side, I would like to continue to show people that DJing is more than just pushing play to the next song, but that it's a lot of practice and a lot of well-timed like mixing and knowing what you're playing and like what you're doing is a lot of it. But in addition to that, I would like to introduce more electronic music to the, I don't know the official way to say it, but the community of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, since that's a lot of the time a lot of the crowds are around what I'm playing for. Just because I feel that in certain places it's now more open, at least to the minds of people. But not only that, but to show people that there's more than just the stigmatism that involves the general viewpoint. Opportunities for more events is a great thing. I'd love to work with other DJs or other artists. Like, it doesn't have to always just be this one particular genre that I'm playing with, or just with other DJs. I love most forms of music, and I'm open to listening to all forms of music. And so I think, hey, I like having a rock band, maybe, or a couple rock bands, like open up or play somewhere during the show, or maybe hip hop or rap, like an artist, or like a freestyle somewhere in the event would be great. I feel that there's a lot to explore with music and the arts, and that it can be so much more than just one genre. And it doesn't have to be in that. And if we have more than one genre in one event or one setting, then it can expose people to things that they may not have heard normally or seen or experienced normally. And I think that that's the purpose of art and of creativity, is to give people the chance to open their minds to something new that they may enjoy.
In terms of like movies, my top goal is to try and see at least one movie a month, and write a review about it on Stardust, And also, I think I'm going to try and do some more towards getting my YouTube channel started up. Try and get some resources and stuff like that so I can start putting out reviews. That's what I've got right now.
Yeah.
So still work in progress, but as of right now, that's the big one, is watching a movie in the theaters at least one time a month.
I think something from the very beginning that I always wanted to do was to use what I make as a way to encourage others. I think there's a really negative, a lot of toxic content out there, and I think that I don't want to be contributing to that. I'd much rather do the opposite and make stuff that makes someone smile, make stuff that they'll want to share with their family, being like, oh hey, this is something nice. Like, definitely for sure, that's one thing that I really want to do with my content. So with all my stuff, there's never really anything, and I never want to put out anything that's going to be negative, that's going to be something that someone will, I don't know, take offense at. Umbrella Life basically started as like my umbrella life. Like, this is the stuff that I make, the stuff that I just put this up, see what happens. And so as a result, I feel like I don't really have as much of a goal as I should. Like, my channel would probably be doing much better if I like had goals like, oh, I want to be this and make sure my content goes out here and is seen by these people. But at the end of the day, I'm just here at my desk, you know, making songs that I like to listen to, making videos that I want to see, and just putting them out, and constantly being amazed when people find them and they're like, oh hey, I like that. I would say that I do put a lot of work into the animations. There are only 2 right now, but as we speak, I am working on another one, and I'm writing scripts for future ones that I want to do, because I think, if anything, I do want to progress the animations. Like, that's something I've always wanted to do, I think ever since I was like a little kid. And then now seeing the relatively support that they've been getting, and like, hey, I think it's gonna be fun. But I think second, if not on the same par, is definitely the music. I would love to see more live action content, I think, on my channel. It's I don't know, I think the reason I don't like film more stuff where it's actually me in front of a camera is because it just takes a lot of work to set up. It's easier for me to just open up a program and like, oh, I'll do some music, I'll do some animations. But no, it's a ton of fun whenever you just film stuff, and it's definitely the most rewarding, I think, to see at the end. So yeah, I hope to do some more skits next year.
One of my main goals to make my pro debut this year, and a second goal would be to finally get a knockout or a submission, to finish a fight, right? Like, not to let it go in the hands of the judges, but to finish a fight completely. I love your page, how you're always trying to keep up with many of your friends, seeing how they're aspiring to be better, and just to always, you know, be putting out this good footage that you always do. You know, it keeps me on my toes, keeps me going, keeps me motivated to, you know, keep striving for my goal, so I can share that with, you know, your viewers.
My goal with just like, especially like for my blogging, is to definitely become way more consistent, way more creative. I really want to get to like a way higher following on my YouTube channel, you know. So actually today I started one of 365 daily vlogs, so it'll be I really put myself on a mission here with this. And then with my breaking, you know, I really want to get back to this level. I want to actually unlock this like level that I know I have in me. And so it's just been like on a physical level trying to get back. And I have like a really messed up knee right now. And it's like really messing with me right now as far as breaking goes. But just in general, man, I really want to take my whole life to a whole nother level. Like, I want to become an influencer so that I can bring worth to the breaking scene. You know, this breaking scene's only worth something to the breaking scene. But if we can make the breaking scene worth something to the world, then that would be, you know, my overall like just mission. In order for me to do that, I got to become worth more as an individual.
All right, guys. So, well, there you have it. Those are some of the creators and other entertainment people I've networked with, and I think that they're going to do awesome things this year. I hope to follow up with them with their goals, and I hope that they keep me on my right track, as well as the rest of you. If you guys got to keep me on my toes as well. I'm responsible for myself, but, you know, if we're all on the networking page here, we're all trying to help each other out. So, yeah, let's do that. Follow up with each other. 2019 is going to present a lot of interesting things, I think. A lot of new challenges, a lot of great potential opportunities. I really believe that for myself, as well as for many others. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you want to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment, remember to subscribe and follow all of the media for this channel so you can get that yes in your life. See you next time. You can always just add and go out. It's not like lights, camera, action kind of thing. Just only a little bit like that. Alright, solid. You know what? That's the best, quickest response I've ever gotten in here. Everything else has been going on. We've had some pretty solid answers, so let's just wrap it up right here.